Thanks in particular to the hosting partner, MIEMA agency, and special greetings to the students coming today. It's not normal to count on the presence of students in these kind of meetings, and hopefully you will be directly engaged in activities related to the MED program area, probably in energy aspects. So welcome. And in the following 9 slides, I will shortly explain what the MED program is and our main capitalization strategy, which is directly connected to this project that we are concluding today. The MED program is a new transnational cooperation program. It engaged 14 countries. In green, you can see the MED regions participating in our MED program. We don't work in an isolated way, but we work in close cooperation with other programs in Europe. Right now, there are 13 transnational cooperation programs operating in Europe, and about 65 cross-border cooperation programs. So that is a big amount of partners, local authorities at regional level, national, and many people engaged. About us, about the MED program, some of the figures, about 1,400 partners participating directly in our projects. And that is an amount of 7,500 structures directly involved.
Sorry, 7,500?
Yeah, it's on the slide. Yeah.
Structures.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And the composition of the partners, it depends on the geographical proportion. You can see on the cheese that there is a big contribution from France, Italy, and Spain, for example, also Greece, and Malta, according to the amount, to the proportion of the territory, contributes actively as well in our projects. Participation of local authorities, economic operators, regions, state structures, other local authorities, and so on. And what happened so far in the MED program, some facts and figures. We have launched 2 classic calls. That is an amount of 144 projects. Lastly, we have launched, approved 7 strategic projects and 23 targeted projects, mostly in the aspects of energy and transport. And according to the capitalization strategy, which is what I'm going to explain later on, 13 projects have been recently approved. The MED program has 4 priority axes. Those are innovation, environment, territorial accessibility, and regional development. So as you can see, to what is concerned in this final conference, 48 projects have, belong to the environmental axis, and in particular about 10 in the energy aspects. Our MED capitalization approach, it starts with, let's say, with a starting process of awareness raising. At the beginning, people didn't know what is capitalization. It was a general campaign of communication indicating to partners what capitalization is. And in general, I would say that capitalization is nothing but integrate and take into account previous experience to be more efficient in the future. That is that we motivate the creation of synergies. That is that we promote active participation with other projects and other initiatives in Europe. And also, in this case, in the Mediterranean, beyond the European area. So that is, in general terms, capitalization. Then in the step number 3, we, in particular, identify 8 thematic transversal clusters. And you can see the number 4 about sustainable urban models, and the 5th, energy efficiency. In these clusters, some of the results of Enerscapes are taken into account. And also, there are two strategic projects, MARIMED and ELIMED, and they are considering these outcomes of the project. Step number 4, thematically deepened analysis by external experts and peer reviews. And finally, launch of the capitalization call with the approbation of 13 projects. They are already ongoing. And it is expected that these projects contribute to the future of the program in the next programming period, which is going to be 2014-2020. And obviously, we are thinking on integrating more and more the capitalization aspects. So this is a non-stop process, and that will be the rule for the future in Europe. More information about our capitalization projects, in particular, directly related to Enerscapes activities and the energy axis. We have 3 projects in the priority axis number 2. Later on, our partners will be explaining you how these interactions took place. And also for general information about the MED program, we have 2 liaison offices. One is located in Valence, in Spain, and the other is in Thessaloniki, in Greece. And the idea is to promote close cooperation with MED-MP and CBC, and MED-IPA cross-border cooperation programs. We also work in the cooperation and exchange with other MED projects. That is, let's say, horizontal capitalization. Joint activities with the MED program, and also communicate and capitalize in vertical approach with the EU representatives and in particular DG region. And finally, I would like to extend an invitation to visit our website, in particular our project library. There you will find most of the results of the projects, and it is thought to be interactive, so you can post your comments, you can make a reference, and you can even take into account that for your activities wherever they can arise. Thank you very much, and I will invite you as well to participate, to contribute with your comments, no matter if you are students, if you are local authority, if you are just a person interested in these kind of issues. Your contributions are important, and thank you again.